Hello everybody, and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. We've got an update, and this update adds a barber. Bathhouses in the Kingdom of Bohemia are regarded not only for their beautiful bathmaids, but also their skilled barbers that can turn any common vagrant into a dashing cavalier. For a small fee, of course. You gain new hair and beard styles for Henry, the option to change your appearance, a bonus to your charisma after every visit to the barber. Oh, okay. And you can use the barber services at the bathhouse by the Zelyov Wagoner's Inn, or Adam's Bathhouse in Kuttenberg. These are marked with an icon on your map. Okay, so this is something that's new, and as you can see, we have had an update. So, yeah, let's do this. Let's go ahead and continue. We have patch 1.2, which made literally hundreds of changes. Literally hundreds. I think there's been some rebalancing of some things, some reweighting of items, you know. There's going to be all sorts of little changes that we might notice as we go through this. Now, something else to note is that I haven't actually played for about a month. I got really busy at work and had to kind of like stop, and I was pre-recorded ahead quite a bit. And so I haven't been able to play for about a month, so I'm excited to get back into this, but forgive me if I'm a little bit rusty. But hey, we've got a new update, so that's fun. I think I saw something about poleaxes in the update as well. I can't remember what it was, if they made them a little bit more powerful or what, but long time no see. Considering it's been a while since you last played KCD, you can hold R to see the in-game tutorials again. Oh, that's kind of nice. I mean, yeah, it's been a month, but we'll be okay, I think. Okay.
Excuse me.
Let's see, we can close that by holding escape. There we go. Okay, so we have our 4 slots. Maybe what we'll do is we'll start by going to this new barber and seeing what's available. I think the barber was over here, right? Is this the bathhouse where it would be at? Yep, right there. Okay. Okay, let's go see him. See if we can get a new do. And then I'm not sure where we left off, so we'll check that out in a minute, see what we can accomplish. I do know that I need to keep working on pole axes. So that's something. Which slot do we have that in? 4? Okay, let's put that away, but let's just remember it's in 4. Okay, this was not the way to go. Sorry, bro. Okay, I thought I cleared that so it wouldn't do the tutorials, but maybe I did that wrong.
So you have a weapon. Big deal.
I'm not holding it, am I? Oh, I am holding it. I thought I put it away. My bad. Oh, something that I did notice in the notes. You know how we've been complaining?
Wait. Don't move. Surrender now.
Easy. I surrender.
Okay, I'm guessing because I was walking around with a weapon?
You've been loitering around where you shouldn't have. And I've received reports of things going missing. Don't think we're idiots. You've been accused of theft. You'll pay a fine. And if I don't find those things on you, you'll pay for them too.
Nah, none of this happened. Oh wow, these are actually hard. This could be for something that we did last time. Oh, this is new too. List of crimes? Master Nicholas of Prague. So some skill book? Huh. Okay. I think that this has probably been rebalanced, so this is going to be harder for us to get away with things. Let's see. We're going to be best at this one, probably. They're all very hard, but let's see.
Utter nonsense. All of this. You're keeping me from an important mission. You'll have to answer to the nobility for this.
Oh,
And it worked.
I apologize, my lord.
Lucky us.
I must have made a mistake. Let's just... People today.
The art of the sword was taken from us.
Apparently, the city council is
Okay.
organized.
Well, we must have gotten that from somewhere, and yeah, it was probably. Well, we got a couple other things that were stolen, but apparently they didn't know about those.
Another collection for.
They didn't get that one. Towards flexibility of the body.
repairs to the fortification.
Are they
Okay.
out of their bloody minds?
Greetings!
Jump over them chickens. Alright, so this is the back entrance. This looks like this might be our guy. Barber Stibor.
Lord be with you.
Okay.
I'm
Give me
in
a
need of
haircut.
your services, Master Barber.
For a small fee, you can have the barber change your hairstyle or trim your beard. You can use the barber services of the bathhouse by the Zelyav Wagner's Inn, in the Trotsky or Adams Bathhouse in Gutenberg. They're marked with an icon. They have the same prices and offers, though the price may be influenced by your reputation. Okay? A&DWS. Previews of beard styles. Oh yes, beards. We can turn Henry's head and confirm our selection. Okay, after a trim, you gain the freshly trimmed buff, which temporarily increases your charisma. Okay. Hair and beard. Okay, first fuzz, stubble, dapper mustache, adventure, goatee, horseshoe, and the Van Dyke. Connoisseur, the yeoman, the scholar, the burgher, well-kept beard, noble's beard. Dude. We obviously have to go with the dapper mustache to start with. Let's go. Okay, hair. Classic cut. It is a classic. Skalitz style. Tight trim. Ordinary bloke. Father figure. English knight. Ooh, no thank you. The Polish undercut. That's not bad. Polish undercut. Dandy. Brawler. Lord Zagloba? That must be like fashioned after an actual person's haircut or something. Eastern influence. Okay. Unkempt elegance. Knight errant. Luscious locks. Minstrel. Man, some of these he almost looks like a different person. Okay, so let's see. The Polish undercut's kind of nice. Let's go with that. Okay, accept and pay. I don't even know how much this costs.
Happy to be of service.
25 groschen.
Come back anytime
Okay,
you'd like.
that's not bad. All right. Look at that dapper mustache. Dapper mustache indeed. Okay, so now that we've done the important thing, now we can, I guess, get back to doing missions and whatnot. All right, so what are we looking at here? Feast for the poor. That's right. That was probably one of the last things that we were working on, so I think we just need to turn this in, right? I did what Shenyek asked me to do. I should tell him it's done and maybe get another job. Okay, so let's go and turn that in. Oh. I love how the guards just watch these brawls. They're just like, yeah, nope, not our problem. Okay, we also, I think, need to follow up on the mission here with the sword guilds, the dueling guilds, or whatever they're called. So maybe we'll look into that one soon, too. This is that big manor that we never found a way into. There's got to be a way in there, and it may be tied to a mission or something. This dude just looked a little suspicious over there.
At your service.
Okay, so where am I right now in this town? I don't think I've ever come through this little backside. We spent some time over here, but I don't think I ever came back here where this little church is. Okay.
How are things at home? Calm down a bit.
I am Celebration
This is the manor.
Everything's going well. I'm inclined that...
Okay, looks like there's a new mission somewhere over that direction. Okay, let's see. Can we launder our clothes while she's here? Select all. Okay. Yeah, man, now's our time to probably look into getting a new sneaking set. Apparently they rebalanced and changed the way that, like, sneaking gear works. I think they added some, too. And so we might actually benefit more from having that. And let's be honest, this armor is loud. Like, listen to me walking around right now. All right, Shenyek.
God bless.
I did what you asked me to do.
Great! So you robbed the chest and fed the poor?
I robbed the chest and left the cabbage in it.
Ha ha! Great work!
Yeah, I forgot about
He's
that
in for
optional
a big
part.
surprise, the red-headed fucker. Good work! What about the beggars?
I fed as many people as I could.
You're a hero. Folk will really appreciate that, you know. They've never eaten like this before. Now, that wasn't so hard, was it? And that feeling of satisfaction. We may not be any richer, and yet...
You know what? I'm beginning to understand the guild's modesty.
See? And now, let's talk about your next job. Just before I tell you more about it, try talking to Rat. I'm sure there are a few side jobs for a chap like you. And Goliath could teach you how to throw a proper punch. He's the best brawler far and wide.
Okay.
Is it normal for a skeleton to sit at the table in this tavern?
Hugo? He's the most loyal regular. He's been sitting here with us for a couple of years. He doesn't talk much, but he's fun. Ask the innkeeper about him.
Have no fear.
You said you have some more work for me. What is it?
Well, you might have noticed there's some houses in Kuttenberg with peculiar symbols on them.
What symbols?
Kind of little markings you'd easily miss if you don't know about them. But you'll spot them if you keep your eyes peeled.
What are they for?
Before we was here, before the guild, even before Sigismund turned up, this whole place was under the thumb of another gang. They didn't have a name, and they wasn't aiming at a greater cause like us. They was mostly thieves, but it was hard to get the drop on them, on account of how cunning they was.
And they use these symbols?
They thought them up.
And what were they for, these symbols?
It was a way of marking houses.
Targets?
One of the crew drew a symbol to send a message to the others.
Smart idea. But what's it got to do with me?
Being able to use them symbols would come in plenty handy for us. Think of all the benefits. We tracked down one of the old gang recently. His name's Hinek, but he used to call himself Greaser. He was a bit of a know-it-all and made fun of everything. I sent Hogg to find out the meaning of the symbols from him, but I'd rather someone else kept an eye on him.
Okay.
Where can I find this Hinek Greaser fella?
I'm glad you're up for it. His house is on the edge of the check quarter, near the gate. Take care, friend.
Okay, Thieves' Code. Go to Hinnick's
sorry.
house and tell Knuckles about
I
the
wasn't
task.
paying attention.
Going
And
to bake
apparently
bread
Rat
today?
will also have some missions for us. Okay.
Hey, Henry, come over here.
Yeah, what's up?
Chenyek wants me to do something.
What does he want this time? That idiot would be better off finding himself a woman instead of thinking up damn fool shit.
Well, that's
Let me
rude.
guess. It's something real important that'll help us in our noble cause.
I'm supposed to keep an eye on Hogg, who went to find out the meaning of the old thieves' symbols around Kuttenberg.
And what do you think about it? Are you gonna help him?
What do you think about it?
I think it's a great opportunity for both of us.
You think so?
Look here, friend. If you find out something about them symbols and tell me, and I mean only me, I promise you, we'll make a fortune out of it.
I don't like that,
They
actually.
ain't just any old symbols. They're thieves' symbols, see? Help me out, and you won't regret it.
I'll have to think about it.
Don't wear your brain out. There ain't nothing to think over. When you find out more about them symbols, you know where to find me.
Yeah, I think I'll tell Chenyek.
Tell me more about yourself.
What can I tell you? I was born on a dunghill and I'll die on a dunghill. With the guild, even the likes of me have a chance to sleep in a normal bed sometimes and have some decent food.
Don't you have any dreams or purpose?
Listen, pal, you can't eat dreams for breakfast. And my only purpose is to live to see another day. Believe me, I'll do anything for that.
Okay.
Oh well.
All right. Rat, what do you got
Greetings.
for me, girl?
Chenyek said you might have some work on the side for me.
Sure. You did a pretty good job last time. I'll give you that. So, I think you can be trusted.
So, do you have something?
You know the rules. If I tell you about it, you can't back out.
Okay.
I know
I'll do
how
it.
it is. I'll do it.
Good. But there's a catch. It's not dangerous, it's just not for the faint of heart. You see, a certain mine owner recently kicked the bucket, and we need to bring him back to life. That Hanneman rot may have been a cunt, but he sure was rich, and above all, childless. So, by law, the church, the city, and that Hungarian whoreson Sigismund will all get a share of his property.
And what do you want me to do?
Fortunately, Rot was vain enough to be buried in a tomb with his rings, and more importantly, his seal. Now do you get it?
Ah, I understand. The guild could use the seal to conclude a few interesting binding contracts, eh?
Most astute. Exactly so. Bring me the seal, and whatever else you find on the way is yours. Corpses can always be difficult, so if you want any good luck charms, just say so.
Okay, we're doing some grave robbing.
Where is the dead mine owner's tomb?
Right in the Sedlet's graveyard in the underground ossuary. Just look for a freshly bricked hole in the wall. It might be marked with something.
How do I get to the underground ossuary?
That's the hard part. But maybe one of the monks that take care of the ossuary will help you. There's always one nearby. You just have to figure out how to approach him.
What does the seal look like?
Nothing special, just a bronze seal on a neck chain.
Good. Now I know everything.
So, break a leg, brother.
Tell me more about these thieves' charms.
One couldn't get by without them in our profession. You can usually buy them cheap from an executioner or knacker, since they're the only ones who can cut into corpses. Fingers, hair, veins, teeth, and fingernails. They're all good if you want to be lucky and not get caught red-handed.
Do you have one of those thieves' charms for good luck?
Naturally. Tried and true. Yours for a few groschen.
I don't know. Maybe I'll buy it later.
As you wish. But you could use it now.
What do you have?
Okay.
Standing here.
All right. Poor girl has a nickname in this guild, Rat. How did you end up with a nickname like that? Okay, let's take a look at our map. Yeah, we've got other people with new quests here as well. Got a new quest over here. I'm wondering how many we want to just pick up right now. Infiltrate the anti-Semites meeting. Return to Menhart. What is the Menhart one? Sounds like that one might be, No, is that dark blue or light blue? That looks like the lighter blue. So I think that is this one. find out where the map leads. Kurjan was unfortunately unable to find out where the map actually leads. I hope I'll have better luck. Okay. Tell Casper about the results of your investigation. It looks like these are two things that we could, like, turn in right now. And then H, I don't think... I mean, this might be timed. A group who stoke anti-Jewish sentiment meet in an abandoned yard in the mining district. Samuel asked me to join the group and warn him if they're planning anything. The meeting starts at sundown. Okay, so we do want to do this today. So, tonight... What time is it, actually? Yeah, we've got like we've got quite a bit of day left. Okay, so let's go turn in some of those other things, and then tonight we'll try to infiltrate that meeting and see what's going on with the anti-Semites. Okay. I want to get into that place and rob it. I want to see if I can go in there. Might not be able to. Let me check my inventory. 265, 398. Okay, so I think we're sold or put away everything that we're not currently using, right? So I think we're okay there. All right. Yeah, I think we're fine. Gotta love Gutenberg, man. Alright, so this was the guy with the wine stuff, right? So let's go ahead and just make sure that we understand what we're doing here. I have a suspicion of what the monastery secret might be. I should tell Casper about it. That's right, so we went and drank with that other guy. Havel. After having a few cups of wine, he shared a lot with me. I found out he brings supplies to the vineyard from time to time. Among other things, he brings sealed crates that smell strange.
Greetings. Do you need something?
I spoke to Havel.
And? How did it go?
Good. I had to drink a bit of wine to get some answers out of him, but I sacrificed myself for the cause.
And what did he say?
It took a while, but in the end, he told me sometimes crates of a special incense are brought to the vineyard, and they apparently burn it in the barrels.
What? Incense? And he wasn't just yanking your pizzle or too drunk?
He may have been drunk, but he was telling the truth. He doesn't know what incense it is, just that they get it delivered.
Right, and here's a small reward so you don't go around saying old Casper's ungrateful. But now I need you to look into it further. We need to find out what this special incense is for. We'll have to take a look in the vineyard and take some of that incense.
We, meaning me, right?
Correct.
Of course I mean you. See how well we understand each other?
I'll do it, but I want more coin. It's a risky thing to do. What's more, it's the monastery's vineyard, and I don't want to end up on the wrong side of the church.
All right. I'll give you more, but I want you to know you're bleeding me dry as is.
I'm
doing all the work.
Actually bleed. Now tell me where to look. The vineyard is pretty big.
It's big, true. But there's a vineyard house right in the middle. The custodian lives there, as well as the workers. And it's also where all the supplies are stored. Besides, there's also a side garden where they grow new varieties of grapes. If you could manage to bring me a few seedlings, they could greatly help my own vineyard.
Where exactly is the vineyard?
A short way to the north of town. It's pretty large, you can't miss it.
How do I get in? Isn't it guarded?
The simplest thing would be to get hired as a laborer. There'll be lots of work there now that it's summer.
What if they catch me?
You have to be careful. The vineyard is closely guarded, especially at night, and thieves are punished very severely. Don't get caught.
I'm on it then.
Good luck, and take care, Henry. By the way, what about the business with the Manlikas? Did you manage to get hold of the book by Bouchek?
Not yet, but I promise I'll get it for you.
Thanks. If I sell it, I can at least pay off a small part of my debts.
Was
See
that
you
one a
later, my
skill
friend.
book? I can't remember.
The taste is...
Get Casper's wine book. I remember stealing that. Which book was that? I think it was this one, right?
full and intoxicating. The smell of a summer evening and the color of the most precious ruby. That
Yeah, I think it was this
Casper's
one.
Red.
All right, we did read it. I don't think we need it anymore, but it's possible it could still be useful.
Taste.
Ah, shit, we're just gonna give it to him.
About that?
Yes.
Yes. I have it here.
That's wonderful. I'll be sad to part with it, but I'll try to sell it. I need every groschen I can get.
That sounds like a good idea.
Take care, friend.
Okay, so we got the wine book. Let's see, does this go through? Looks like it does. All right, well, lockpicking experience. Okay, so next we're going to that light blue, correct? Return to Menhart. And so this one... So this is the sword one. So we displayed the sword, which means that we have forced them basically to challenge us. Okay, this might actually lead to us having to do a sword fight, so I might actually just sleep in my bed for an hour, just in case we fail. Because I want to beat those guys. Okay, so let's see about dueling these guys then.
Christ! Pardon me.
Are you going to do laundry today?
I don't think so.
All right, Menhart.
Gepriesen sei der Herr.
Master Menhart, the sword is at the town hall.
Wunderbar, Heinrich. Let's go right now. It will not take long before the Kuttenbergers hear of this.
Sure, I'll go with you.
Natürlich. Just do not forget to pretend you are surprised.
Brilliant. Let's do this thing.
Fucking thieves.
No, no. We can't take it back now. We'd look like fools.
They got.
Na, was haben wir denn hier? I see the Kuttenberg Bruderschaft has made a challenge to combat.
So, I see you have endlich worked up the courage to face us in public.
There's no need for mocking, Menhart. We've made our challenge, as you can see.
Wunderbar. Das freut uns.
Genau. We accept your challenge.
Well, since we've arrived at this point, listen up. It's time to put an end to this bickering. Besides, it will only benefit our town if the best of the sword-fighting masters takes charge here. So, whoever emerges as the victor of your tournament shall win the right to lead the sword-fighting brothership here. That will bring a just close to this whole affair.
Bei allen Heiligen, you have decided wisely, Fridush. It will be seen that it is we who were right from the start.
No way! You can't do this, Fridush. We set up the sword-fighting brotherhood. Stay out of it.
You said yourself that we shouldn't go against the will of the council. And Fridush here is a councillor, isn't he?
Shut up! This is a matter for the burghers.
Calm yourself, friend. It's not such a big deal, is it? We'll compete honestly against these Germans, and then we'll finally have peace from them.
All right, Nicholas. Let's show them Deutschers how we sword fight here. Because we ain't afraid of no one. You want combat? You'll get it. 3 members of our brotherhood will fight with 3 of yours. Each will have a bout with all 3 opponents, and we'll see who wins the most.
Du Schwindler! You know there are only 2 of us. I agree with Emerem's proposal.
Kein Problem, Arne. We also have one promising student.
Damn
nicht
right.
wahr?
Look at that glorious mustache, of course.
Richtig. I'll fight on Menhard's
Richtig,
side.
yes.
Gut, Heinrich. Gut.
Agreed, then. The duels will begin when you're all ready, with long swords and in gambesons. And don't delay getting started.
Don't you worry. We'll crush them Deutschers in a jiffy.
Ha! You have no chance gegen uns.
I look forward to crossing swords with you, Meister Manhart.
Ja, ich auch. Komm, Heinrich. We must prepare for the Fechten. So, Heinrich, you have heard it yourself. Some good news, finally. We shall engage the Kuttenberger and confirm our privilege from King Wenzel to operate here our sword-fighting Bruderschaft. And it is all due to you. Danke, Heinrich.
You can count on me, Menhard. It will be an honor to fight by your side and enforce the will of our King Wenceslas.
Genau, Heinrich. But first, we must make you one of us and accept you into our Bruderschaft.
All right. Is that a problem?
Nein, nein. You must only take an oath and undergo a test. We cannot just take everyone. That is our Regel. You must show that you have some skill with a Schwert and that you will not bring us shame in the Gefecht. So we know that you will not lose your life in combat.
Surely that's not necessary. After all, I defeated you the first time we met, remember?
Na ja, you are right. Herrgott, you must have been sehr glücklich. But you fought well.
You must have been very lucky.
And you showed that you have some skill. So, we can receive you into our Bruderschaft sofort.
Okay.
Menhard, I'd like to join your brotherhood.
Certainly. Let us go somewhere more geeignet, so it has some class.
So had we lost against him, we probably would have had to
Each
duel
new
him again
member
there.
must pay for acceptance. But in your case,
But we beat him, so...
since you have helped us, I will relieve you of that obligation.
Danke, Menhard.
And now, the oath. Arne will be the witness.
I will be honored.
Kneel, Heinrich. Hör gut zu. Do you solemnly swear that you shall act honorably and justly, and that you shall not bring shame upon your name or mine, or bring disgrace to the sword-fighting Bruderschaft, that you shall defend and adorn the reputation of the Bruderschaft and its rules, and that you shall heed my word in these matters, that you shall diligently train in the art of the Langschwert, and not allow yourself to be shamed in combat, that you shall thus act for the greater glory of our Bruderschaft and our martial art, place your hand on this sword and swear.
That's really close, Henry. You got really close. I swear by my father, the blacksmith.
I swear, by the memory of my parents, and by the soul of my dear departed father, Martin, blacksmith and sword fighter.
Hell yeah.
I do so swear.
Stand as one of us.
A great honor to our
I hereby
father.
name you my student in the art of sword fighting.
All honor to you, Heinrich. It is good that you have come among us.
And now listen to your first lesson and always remember this principle. It is not important to strike, but to strike and wound.
I'll remember that, Menhart.
Good, Heinrich. I shall make a great fechter out of you one day. Let me know when you are ready. We will get to work and cross swords with the Kuttenbergers.
Okay. I suppose I'm ready. Shall we try it? Am I gonna need my own long... I guess I have Kobula's longsword, so... And I'm guessing I can't use it with a shield, but that's okay. So yeah, we should be fine.
Menhart, I'm ready to engage the Kuttenbergers by your side.
Wunderbar.
They may just give us
Let
a
us go
different
and tell
sword,
Friedrich.
but...
It is high time we put an end to this disgraceful schlamassel.
Today, two
All right, wish me luck.
sword-fighting brotherhoods will match their skills. The Kuttenberg Brotherhood,
Okay, they gave us
led
gear.
by Master Nicholas.
Glory to Kuttenberg! Kick those Germans' asses, Emmeram!
Look at that
And the
shit-eating
Frankfurt
grin.
Brotherhood, led by Master Menhard.
It is an honor to be able to show off our skill in front of the whole Kuttenberg.
The reason for these duels is the dispute over the right to run the local sword-fighting hall and the associated brotherhood. The local brotherhood was founded by Emmeram the Butcher and his associates. What they did not know, though, was that King Wenceslas had tasked Master Menhard to do the same.
The king ain't here, Emmeram is! The Brotherhood belongs to the Kuttenbergers!
And since King Wenceslas cannot resolve the dispute, the town council ruled it shall be decided through a duel. So, the matter shall be settled before the eyes of the council, as well as the burghers of Kuttenberg and God Almighty.
All right, I haven't fought in a long
Wise
time,
decision
so
by the council. Let
wish
the
me luck.
best master lead our brotherhood.
The duels will be fought with long swords and in light armor. Each dueler
I'm not even
will
wearing
face
shoes.
each on the opposing team, and whoever beats his opponent twice wins the duel.
Because
The
I was wearing full
brotherhood
plate, I
whose
don't have any
members
shoes.
get more victories will be declared the overall winner. As is the law, all the necessary armor was lent to you from the town armory, and you must fight in it. If there is anything wrong with the armor, you can fix it with any of the repair tools you'll find in the armorer's tent.
Okay.
And in case someone gets seriously injured, the bathmaid will give them the care they need. Or Father Tobias will perform the necessary rites.
Oh, let's
But
hope it doesn't go that far.
I do not think it will come to that.
Now that everything has been made clear, swear before God. You will fight fairly, justly, and respect the judge's decisions, as well as the outcomes of the duels.
Das geloben wir im Namen des Vaters, des Sohnes und des Heiligen Geistes.
By God Almighty, we so swear.
All the requisites have been satisfied. Therefore, let us proceed to the first duel. Master Menhart against Lindhart, the cobbler.
Okay, so while this is happening, let me see if I've got any shoes I can put on. I should have some from one of my other sets, I believe. All right, they're not even gonna let me put my shoes on. That's okay. All right, so here's what I'm wondering. What if one of these guys tries to cheat? In the first game, we had that Black Knight who tried to catch us after a tournament after we beat him, who put poison on his weapon. What if one of these guys during this competition tries putting poison on their weapon? Like, do I have anything to get rid of poison? I probably do. I have lots of stuff here, so I don't remember which one gets rid of poison, but if it happens, I think we'll have something to deal with it, so.
Let your...
Okay, also, just to make sure, it looks like, yeah, they put it in weapon slot 1 for us.
Steel ring! Fight!
Nice.
End of duel!
No. You didn't even get a hit
Today's
off.
first victory goes to Master Menhard. Let's see if he can keep it up, or if Linhardt can even the score. Get ready for the next round.
Okay, well done.
Contenders, forward!
Okay, the other thing that I should maybe check is if they gave us armor that's like messed up or something. So let's see, durability 28. I mean, their condition isn't perfect here.
End of duel!
Dude got his ass kicked. That's gotta be embarrassing for him.
People of Kuttenberg, behold, Master Menhard proved his mastery. He defeated Linhardt for the second time, giving the Frankfurt Brotherhood its first victory.
Okay, go to the yellow corner, wait for the duel to start.
Moreover, Lady Fortune has a difficult task in store for Linhardt, because the lot drawn determined that the next fight will also be his. This time it's Henry who will face him on the side of the Frankfurt Brotherhood. Cheer for both fighters. We'll shortly see which of them will best his opponent. No time to lose. Get to it.
You won't get me!
Nice.
I yield!
I need to work on doing those even
Lady
more.
Luck is certainly not on Linhardt's side. Henry wins the first duel. Swordsmen, get ready for a new duel. Let's see if the winner can keep it up. For the glory of Kuttenberg, let the duel begin.
The things he can do with his sword.
End of duel.
All right, kicked his ass. Feels good.
Henry showed Linhardt who's the better sword fighter again. That makes the second victory for the Frankfurt Brotherhood.
I'm sorry.
Do I just talk to you? Or do I actually just take a kit? That wasn't stealing, right? Okay. I think, yeah, we're good.
Proceed to the third duel. The Kuttenbergers will be represented by Emmeram the Butcher. Give him your support, and we'll see if he can do better than Linhardt. Because his opponent will once more be Master Menhard.
All right, we've beaten one of our three. So right now we're 2-0.
Let Let your steel ring! Fight!
Oh, he already got him in a corner. That's not what you want to do, dude. Come on, Menhart, you got this. Don't let him get you.
End of
There we
duel!
go.
You saw it with your own eyes, good citizens of Gutenberg. Menhardt's skill is second to none. He wins again. Can Emmeram still manage to defeat him? We'll soon find out. Ready?
I want to beat up
Go for
Emmerich
it.
the most. Ooh, it was a bad start for him. There you go. There you go.
End of duel.
Okay, we're 3 for 3.
It's finished. Not even the illustrious Emmeram could withstand the German master's sword. The Frankfurt Brotherhood thus has 3 wins already. None for Gutenberg so far.
Good job, Menhart.
2 swordsmen we haven't seen yet will now show us their skills.
Go, Arne.
Arne the German will face Master Nicholas. Soon we'll find out if Nicholas can secure the first victory for the Gutenbergers. Contenders, forward!
I wonder if this is somewhat random or not. Uh-oh, cutscene. Is something gonna happen? They're gonna cheat, aren't they? I'm like getting nervous. The fact that we went into a cutscene means something else is gonna happen here.
He's coming round. Zum Teufel!
And the victor is... Nein!
Mit der Hilfe Gottes.
With the help of God.
I will continue.
You're brave, but foolish. This will not end well for you. Yield.
Yeah, he might get himself killed by not yielding.
Arne does not yield.
Is Nymals not today? Ooh, buddy.
Reicht! This Gefecht is over. You win.
You acted with chivalry, Master Menhart. But intervening in a duel is a breach of the rules. There is no choice but to disqualify you from the tourney.
Is it just him? Because if so, then that means that we could still win without him. It just means we have to work harder.
How does it look?
He's badly shaken up, but that should improve in time. At first, I thought I'd have to send for the priest, but he had more luck than sense.
Was ist mit deinem Auge?
Henry's dueling with no shoes.
Siehst du meine Hand?
Love it.
Arne?
Nein.
The good news is the blade missed his eye. The bad news is such a blow to the head can cause many different problems. I hope in time he'll get his sight back in that eye. But I can't say for sure. In my experience, it's in the Lord's hands.
Send for the best physician in all of Kuttenberg. Schnell! I will pay alles.
Rest assured, Master Menhard, we will send for him as you command. I am sorry that the whole affair has taken such an unfortunate turn. I will pray for your companion's health.
Danke, Friedrich. Aber what about the duels?
Beruhige dich, Arne.
Yes, that's what I came here to clarify. However, I expect on account of Arne's injury, your brotherhood has forfeit the fight.
No, I'm still in good shape.
Nein, Menhard. Du musst keep fighting.
As Arne says, Menhard and me can continue.
Heinrich had recht. I want to duel Nicholas.
I understand your wish, Menhard, but I can't grant it.
It's all on us.
You've been disqualified.
Scheiß drauf! I will fight Nicholas, and you better get out of my way, Friedrich!
I'm warning you, Menhard. You swore to respect the results of the duels.
Verdammt!
Listen, Nicholas has defeated Arne, and Arne is in no shape to continue, so all 3 victories go to the Kuttenbergers. Menhard, you defeated Emmeram and Linhard, but you can't duel Nicholas, so 2 victories belong to you, and 1 to the Kuttenbergers. The only one who can still fight for you is Henry. He already defeated Linhard, so the score is 3-4 in favor of the Kuttenbergers, with 2 duels left.
Hold on, Friedrich. Arne could duel, but it's clear he wouldn't win. So all the victories here belong to the Kuttenbergers by right. But the only thing preventing Menhard from fighting is your decision. Otherwise, he's at full strength and ready.
That is true.
We swore we'd respect outcomes of the duels, but since there was no duel between Menhard and Nicholas, there is no outcome. So neither side can claim victory.
Wise words, I must admit.
The way I see it, both sides have 3 victories, and I have 2 duels left.
That sounds right and fair to me.
All right.
Okay, so instead of having to win both, we only have to win one technically now.
So if Henry beats both Emmeram and Nicholas, you'll get the overall victory.
Gut, Heinrich. Fight for us. You are ein guter Fechter.
Also, Heinrich, our fate and our honor lies in your hands.
Heinrich is here for you, man.
I won't let you down. You have my word.
Well said.
And if
I'll
I
be
do,
waiting
I will
for
reload.
You in the arena where you'll face Emmeram. So get ready quickly.
Okay.
Hear ye, hear ye! Arne the German can't take part in further duels due to his injuries, so 3 wins go to Gutenberg. The Frankfurt Brotherhood has won 3 rounds, but so has Gutenberg. Master Menhard cannot duel against Master Nicholas since he's been disqualified from further rounds. Their duel will not count at all. That leaves us with only 2 duels left. In the first, Henry will now face Emmeram.
Oh, good. Gonna smack him around a little bit. So if I win this one, do we even do the last duel since they wouldn't be able to win at that point? Oh, look at dumb Emmeram walking into the posts. Can't figure out how to get into the ring. What a loser. I want to beat up the other guy too, though, so I hope we do get to do both, even if we win this one. Let's plan on not losing this.
Ready? Fight!
That hit home!
End of duel!
I was trying to get the thing. Technically, we've got one more, though.
Things are not looking good for Frankfurt. Henry lost to Emmeram in the first round. Soon they'll fight for a second time, and the Butcher will have an opportunity to finish the job. No time to lose! Get to it!
There we go. What? What happened?
End of duel!
Okay. So we should have a third round.
Amazing! Both swordsmen deserve respect for putting on such an exciting
And we got
show.
some of our health back too.
Each of them has won once, and a tiebreaker duel is up next. Cheer for the man who has won your heart, but best to cheer for both. Contenders, get to it.
Bad luck.
End of duel.
Got the bitch.
The wheel
Okay.
of fortune is notoriously fickle. But now it's on Henry's side. Give him your respect, because he just scored another win for Frankfurt.
Okay. Let's make sure we're in the best shape possible. Okay. Go to the yellow corner. Okay, we don't get to
Good
rest
citizens,
at all.
wise counselors of Gutenberg.
So technically we won.
It is time
We don't
for
have
the
to win
last
this one,
duel.
but I'm going to
Here,
if I can.
Master Nicholas will take up his sword again to face none other than Henry. The current score is 4 wins for the Germans and 3 for
like, so I
Gutenberg.
guess a good tie.
If Henry can win, the match is over.
I wonder what happens in the case of a tie then. Do we go into another round after with somebody?
Ready? Go for it.
Go fuck yourself.
End of duel.
Okay.
Unbelievable! Master Nicholas is defeated. Henry is now in for a really tough fight. I can see that Nicholas is burning with eagerness to get revenge.
Dude's probably pissed.
Here comes his opportunity. Contenders, forward! End of duel! How incredible and truly unexpected!
Just kicks the ground.
Master Nicholas is defeated for the second time! Was it the doing of luck, or did Menhart make Henry a true swordmaster?
I did it myself.
Either way, victory and glory are Henry's! All of the duels we should or could have seen today are over! Now, all that remains is to settle the very matter that inspired the duels in the first place. I invite both brotherhoods to step closer. Revered counselors, righteous burghers of Gutenberg, lend me your ears one last time. 2 sword-fighting brotherhoods have clashed before the eyes of God as well as yours to demonstrate their skill and settle their dispute. And it was a spectacle beyond all expectations. The Frankfurt Brotherhood secured 5 victories against the Gutenberg Brotherhood's 3. The right to run the local sword fighting hall and to teach the art of the long sword thus falls to Master Menhard of Frankfurt. That was the task entrusted to him by King Wenceslas, and Menhard has duly defended his claim. Thus is it settled before witnesses and by God's will.
It's just like Friedrich said. The council is in agreement on this, and we'll instruct the scribe to enter the proper records of everything at the earliest opportunity.
Let this dispute be thus justly settled, and let there be no further enmity between you.
Thank you, Friedrich, for finding justice and for overseeing the matter so wisely. We would like to invite all good Kuttenbergers to come and learn.
Fuck! We built the sword fighting hall with our own money. You can't just take it from us.
As for the money you invested, you'll be duly compensated for your good service to the town. I shall see to that. And I'd like to remind you that you have sworn to submit to the outcome of the duels. Don't forget that.
I won't forget this, Friedrich. I'm done with you.
Heinrich, let us leave Meister Metzger with Friedrich and go to Arne.
Menhart, I had word sent to Master Torwart to expect you at the apothecary shop on Tarmark. He's also currently hosting the famous physician Sigismund Albicus, so Arne will receive the best possible care.
I think these three are still going to try something. I don't think this is over.
Good day, Meister Menhard. Oswald Torwart, Magister at your service.
Gut. Arne hier braucht deine Hilfe. Und schnell.
Beruhige dich. I know everything. Herr Albicus, the physician, is already upstairs preparing all that is necessary. In just a short while, Arne will receive treatment fit for a king. Rest assured.
Gott sei Dank, Herr Oswald.
Tell me about your fight before Albicus gets ready. Rumors spread like wildfire, but they have not yet reached us at Tarmac.
Letztendlich lief es ausgezeichnet. We won dank Heinrich hier, and our claim was recognized. Heinrich fought for us, and fortune stood by him today. Der König himself would be proud of him.
Genau, Heinrich. Glory to you. You have gerettet our heirshare.
And to defeat Meister Nicholas too? I have no words. Unglaublich, Heinrich. Ganz ausgezeichnet.
You know, Menhard, Henry of Skalitz is no easy mark.
Damn right.
I'm glad to hear that.
Not with that glorious mustache.
Congratulations to all of you, especially to Henry, as word has it.
Gut. Gut. Jetzt noch wait until Arne heals, and then we take over the Fechthalle and die Bruderschaft. Heinrich, komm zu mir in a few days when alles fertig ist.
Okay.
What better place to reward you than there? And zwar richtig. You can be sure. And do not get too betrunken when you are celebrating your victory.
You got it, buddy.
We'll only go drinking when there's three of us. When Arne is all right again.
Good. We drink out of joy for my recovery, or out of sadness for my eye.
Yeah, you'll recover.
I'm sure it'll be the former.
Wunderbar. Deal.
Menhard, ich muss mich hinlegen. Ich fühle mich ein bisschen krank und schwach.
Of course. Menhard, let's get him inside. The quiet and a bit of shade will do him good.
Can I be of any help?
Danke. We can manage this. Bis bald.
Okay, and we got a free save on that, which is good because we need to end this episode. So, thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next episode. I'm certain that that story is not over. I think that when we go to the Sword Hall later in a couple of days, I'm assuming that those three are probably going to be a problem still. So, we have that to look forward to, I think. But yeah, see you in the next one. Bye. I'd like to give a very special shout out to my patron supporters: Darren York, ZTD, Chris Murphy, JW, Quinless, Bruce Wizzle, Black Mamba 90, Eureka Gecko, Pedo Kuto, Shadow Raven, Anna Kate the Great, Emily Kuzanoa, Philip Doughty, Timothy Jansen, Skip, Naya, Turkeyfoot 27, Bean Curry, DWJ Media, Craig E. Christian, Black Wren, Barrettscape, Sanctum, Joshua Jarvis, Clockwork Hour, and Nadia N. If you would also like to join this tier or any others, check out my memberships or my Patreon in the description down below.